Hey Klaus here. In this episode, I want to talk about the upcoming Apple iOS 15 features and how they impact your specifically email marketing. Now, Apple is rolling out the iOS 15 with its privacy updates in the coming days, so end of September 2021. And what you can expect there are a couple of features that will make it more difficult for you sending emails to iOS 15 users if they have activated these specific features. Now, one of the features is called Hide My Email, and it does exactly what it says. So Apple, the device, can create a unique random email address. So if somebody wants to sign up for a newsletter or wants to buy something and they go to the checkout page, they have to leave their email address. They can use this randomly created email address for this transaction. Now, when you're sending out then your order confirmation or your newsletter, it will still end up in the inbox of the real email address. So basically, this random created email address is sort of a forwarder. This email address will be forwarded to the original day-to-day inbox of this Apple user. But if they decide they don't want to have further emails from you, then they can do two things. Obviously, they can unsubscribe as in the past with an unsubscribe link, which would be the preferred way for you as a sender, because then you know that this person doesn't want to have any emails anymore and they sort of are a deactivated email address in your account. Or the other way, they just delete this random email address in their iOS device, and then they won't get any emails anymore. But you end up with this kind of fake, unusable email address in your email tool, MailChimp, Aweber, Klaviyo, whatever you use. So obviously that's a downside. So over time, it might fill up with non-existing email addresses. And you have to basically have an eye on it. Otherwise, you're just paying to your email automation provider for email addresses that are basically dead. So cleaning up your email lists, as I always recommend, becomes even more important. So that's one tool, Hide My Email. People have to specifically activate that. So it will impact to a certain degree what you do in your email marketing. But as I said, over time, you will basically see the negative impact, not necessarily straight in the beginning. Now, the other tools they are rolling out with this Apple privacy update might impact you much, much faster. So first of all, it will be more difficult to track the open rates. So whether you will not see any longer if you're delivering to a iOS 15 with Apple Mail device, if this email has been opened or not. The reason for that is that the tracking code and everything else, the cookies will be loaded before they open the email, and the feedback then coming from Apple Mail from the iOS 15 device will be the email has been opened, even if people have not actually opened the email and read the email. So that will tell you, or will tell your system, your reporting as a metric, that all emails going to a Apple Mail iOS 15 device will be 100% open rate, because the system basically will take the cookie anytime and report back has been opened, even if the user has not opened it. So that will skew up, obviously, your reporting on the opening rates, which was one of the metrics in the past that you were using a lot for, sending out emails, seeing how successful an email campaign is, and so on and so forth. The second thing is that Apple will now hide where the device is located. So the location information will not go through anymore. So you don't know if that user is coming from Texas or from the UK or wherever they're coming from. And then also the type of device and other information will not be going back to you. So overall, you will have less information on seeing, managing, and understanding how good the campaign, your email campaign was. And what you should do there is, instead of focusing on the metric of the open rate, go for the metric of the engagement. So did they click a link? What's the click activity? What's the click rate? These will be still reported from Apple Mail. So if somebody's clicking on the link in your email, you get that information. And obviously, you know, that person must have had opened the email and there was some engagement in there, and then you can segment differently. So overall, it will change the way on how you measure the results of your emails. Open rate will screw up your reporting. And as said, that's only for users with iOS 15 and with Apple Mail. All other users, Android users, and so on and so forth, will not be impacted. The numbers, the figures that you get from there are still right. But overall, your reporting will not be as good as it was in the past, depending where you are in the world. For instance, if you're in India, the usage of iOS phone is relatively small in percentage of the overall mobile phone users. In the US, United States of America, obviously it's completely different. You have there a huge amount of iOS users, and they might upgrade to iOS 15 relatively quickly. And then basically everything that's coming from the US, if that's your target market, the numbers will be screwed up. What you should do going forward, just keep an eye on it. It's a new tool. Apple might or might not adjust a couple of things there. As said, overall, what you should definitely do is keep your list clean and segment differently. Do not focus on the open rate anymore. I'm getting a couple of updates from different email service providers on that topic, so I will keep you updated as well as it goes. And also will let you know if there is any way around it going forward where you possibly might be able to get the data back that you won't get any longer from iOS 15. Hope that makes sense for this short summary on what kind of impact you will see. So don't be surprised if you do email marketing, which I highly recommend, that your numbers are not on top as they were in the past. Don't focus purely on the open rates. Focus on the click rates. And that's it for today. Hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Always happy to help. And other than that, I see you in the next e-commerce coffee break. Have a good one. Hey, Klaus here. Before you leave, I have a question for you. Are you a Shopify store owner and you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, not sure what to do next to grow your business? Do you struggle to convert traffic into sales and turn website visitors into buyers? Do you want to have direct access to a mentor who can assist you with your store, your strategy, offer, marketing, sales, and anything else you might need in your business? Then I would invite you to apply for my Get Conversions program, where I show you how to remove the guesswork out of growing your Shopify business and create clarity to optimize your business for maximal growth and profit. This is an application-only program. To apply, go to klauslauter.com to learn more. And finally, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's a huge help and allows me to reach more people with this channel. Thanks in advance, and until next time at the e-commerce coffee break.